Today we're going to talk about a calisthenic workout for beginners over the age of 60. Who am I? I'm Brian Stecker. I've been a personal trainer for the past 20 years and I've owned a gym here in Vancouver, Washington, where I help people over the age of 60 have more energy, move better, and improve their health. All right, so today we're going to do a calisthenic workout for people over the age of 60, and what I find is people have a very difficult time where to start in the gym. Do I start with free weights? Do I start with machines? Well, one of the best way to start is with calisthenics. And the reason why calisthenics is it helps build up your muscle endurance. It helps improve your mobility. Another important reason, and I heard this quote a really long time ago and I forget where I heard it from, is if you can't move your own body weight, there is no reason for you to do free weights. So let's hop right in and talk about how to approach doing this exercise routine. Now, this is a routine that you can do for about 8 weeks, and what's gonna happen is you're gonna start building up some body confidence in what you're capable of, and then you can progress into some resistance training. Now, before we begin, let's start out with a little warm-up. The first exercise we're gonna do in the warm-up is a pull stretch. And the reason why I like the pull stretch, it's great for warming up our shoulders. So how it works is you're gonna grab with your hands wider than shoulder width apart, and you're gonna reach up over your head, go up and over, and back. And you feel a nice stretch to your shoulders. If it's too difficult, just work through your range of motion. So like right here would be great. Over time, what's gonna happen, you can start moving your hands in closer, and that is gonna make the exercise a little bit more challenging, or i.e. help you get a better stretch. Okay? We're gonna go through 8 to 10 of these stretches, and I'm getting a really great stretch in our shoulders here. And the reason why we do a warm-up is so that way we don't get a strain, tear, or a pull. Next exercise we're gonna go into is a doorway stretch. So you're gonna find yourself a doorway or a pull. You're gonna bring your elbow up to 90 degrees. You're gonna step forward and you're gonna lean in slightly. And what you're gonna notice is you're gonna feel a nice stretch here up through the pec. And then you're just gonna hold that there for 20 to 30 seconds. Then we're gonna switch over here to the other side and we're gonna go for 20 to 30 seconds. All right, so there's your pec stretch. Next stretch we're gonna do is we're going to go a lat stretch with the TRX. If you don't have a TRX, the other way you can do it is you can find a pole, and you're gonna bring your feet, you're gonna be about arm's length away from the pole, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your hand high above your head, you're gonna drive your hips back, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch right down here through your lats and in your shoulders. You're gonna hold 20 to 30 seconds each side, and then reach over the other side. Or, what's really handy, and I would say invest in a TRX strap. It's gonna go a long way for your fitness goals. What you're gonna do is hold on to a TRX strap. You're gonna drive your hips back, and you're gonna feel the same thing. Nice stretch to your shoulder, and then you're gonna switch over here to the other side. All right, now we're gonna warm up our lower body. We're going to do a front leg swing, and this is gonna help with your hamstring. So you're gonna take your hand and you're gonna find support with a wall or a pole. What you're gonna do is you're gonna swing from your hip, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch in your hamstring. You're not gonna force it each way, you're just gonna swing through from the hip, get a nice stretch in that hamstring. So you're gonna go 20 to 30 seconds, and then you're gonna switch over to the side. You're gonna do both sides, 20 to 30 seconds. What you're gonna do then is you're gonna do side leg swing, warming up your groin, so your chest is tall. And again, swinging from the hip, chest tall, driving through the heel. You'll do both sides, and you go 20 to 30 seconds. All right, we get our calves. You're gonna roll up on the ball of your foot, back down, and then we're gonna continue for 10 to 12 repetitions. This is gonna warm up your calves. All right, next what we're gonna do is a piriformis stretch. This is gonna be a great exercise for warming up our hips. So we're gonna have our chest tall. We're gonna press down on our knee, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch on the top, on the side of your hip. So your chest is tall, pressing down on the knee. There we go, nice stretch on the side of the hip there. 20, 30 seconds. You're gonna switch over, and then you're going to get the other side. All right, there's your warm up. Go through it one round. If you're starting to feel anything that's still tight there, go through it a second round, and you're gonna be ready to hop right into this workout. So let's get right into it. So the first exercise that we're gonna do in the calisthenic routine is the only piece of equipment that you're gonna need outside your body weight, and it's a TRX strap. This is going to be a row. And the reason why I like doing the TRX row, it's a compound movement. It's gonna work multiple muscles on the joint, and it's gonna give you the most bang for your buck. It's gonna work your biceps and your back. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your palms facing the ground, okay? Your back is flat. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull through your elbows, up on a count of 1, and lowering on a count of 3. If you want to make the exercise more difficult, you're just gonna, or more challenging, just walk yourself in. And again, make sure you have proper form when doing that. So there's your first exercise. Next exercise we're going to do is a bench push-up. The bench push-up's great because it's going to build up your chest, it's gonna build up your shoulders, and it's gonna build up your triceps. And it's a great progression before going to a regular push-up. So this is the beginner of the two. So you're gonna have the bench here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna lower yourself down, and then you're gonna press up. Lower yourself down on a count of 3, press back up on 1. Deep breath in, and exhale. All right? If you're really good at doing the bench push-up and you want the progression for that, you're gonna do a regular push-up from the floor. So hands are shoulder width apart, your back's nice and flat, deep breath in, exhale. Deep breath in, exhale. Awesome. So the next exercise we're going to do is a bench squat or a chair squat. The reason why this is so that way you can get the range of motion down and you can support your own body weight. So what you'll do is you get yourself a chair or a bench. You're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna start by pressing your hips back and then driving through those heels to activate the glutes. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. Deep breath in and then exhale. All right? If you do really well with the box squat, then you can progress over to a body weight squat. So you'll just remove the bench or remove the chair, and what you're gonna do is you have your feet shoulder apart. You're gonna start the movement from your quads, you're gonna sit back, deep breath in, drive through those heels, exhale going up. Deep breath in, exhale going back up. Deep breath in, drive through the heels, exhale going back up. Next exercise we're gonna do are going to be hip raises. The reason why I like doing hip raises, it's going to work your glutes and your hamstrings. So the first progression in this exercise, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your heels underneath your knees. Your hands are gonna be on your thighs, and you're gonna press the weight up through your middle back. So you have your hands on your thighs, drive through those heels, activate those glutes. Deep breath in, and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, if that progression is like a hot knife through butter, we can move over here and we can use a step. So we're gonna have our heels up on the bench. Again, knees underneath our hips, hands on our thighs. You're gonna press through those heels up. Breathe out on the way up. Deep breath in. Working those glutes and those hamstrings. So the next one we're gonna do are hand walkouts. Hand walkouts are great because it's gonna work your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, and your core. Also, it's great for mobility. There's 2 progressions that you can do for this hand walkout. The first one you can do is the easier of the 2, is to do it from your knees. And what you're gonna do is you just go on your knees. You're gonna walk out with your hands as far as you can. You're gonna walk back. And you're gonna walk back out. All right, second progression, you're just gonna do it standing up. Now you're standing up, you're gonna reach all the way high to the sky. You're gonna drive your hips back. You're gonna get a nice stretch in your hamstrings. You're gonna walk out, and then you're gonna walk back. Up tall, reaching down. And good. They're your hand walkouts. Next one we're gonna do are going to be, some people call them Supermans, some people call them bird dogs. Great exercise for building up your core and building insurance for your low back, protecting your low back. So how this exercise is gonna work is you're gonna have your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a fist. So when you make this fist, you're gonna go opposite hand, opposite leg. You're gonna reach out, and you're gonna drive the heel through the wall. You're gonna bring your elbow in, touch your knee, and then rotate out. Bringing it in and rotate out, okay? And then you're gonna switch sides. And one thing I see people do is they'll point their toe. You wanna keep your toe pulled forward. That's gonna keep your glutes activated all the way through the motion. So there's your bird dogs. So the next exercise we're gonna do is a plank. The plank is a good exercise for building endurance in your core, your chest, shoulders, and your triceps. So the plank, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put your hands underneath your shoulders. You're gonna bring your feet out and you're going to hold. You're going to breathe out, belly button in, breathe out, belly button in. If you get fatigued, you can bring your hips up to the sky. All right? All right. There's your plank. All right, the next one that we're gonna do is a side plank. We got 2 progressions for the side plank. It's gonna help you build up your core and help you with your shoulders. So the first progression, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your elbow underneath your shoulder. You're gonna bring your feet opposite of each other, okay? Hand on your hip, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your hip up and lower back to the ground. Hip up, lower back to the ground. Hip up, lower to the ground. The other one that you can do is a hold the whole time. So the first hold you can do is just right here. You're just gonna hold it. You're gonna go breathe out, belly button in, or if you're really advanced, hand underneath your shoulder, back's nice and flat, straight line, and you're gonna hold. So how do you wanna approach this routine now that you know what exercises to do? So first of all, you're gonna start off with your warm-up. Do 1 to 2 rounds of your warm-up. Then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to then start the workout. And I want you to perform 3 rounds. I want you to work at your own pace. If you need to take a break between each exercise, take 1 minute to 3 minutes between each round. And the first progression to this would be to do 3 rounds and to do 10 reps of every exercise. Okay, once you can get through that in 30 to 45 minutes, then you'll progress to the second progression where you're gonna focus on getting 15 to 20 repetitions of each one of those exercises in 30 to 45 minutes. And then the last one is perform 3 rounds for 20 to 30 repetition for each exercise. there's a great calisthenic workout for you. It's gonna help you move better. It's gonna build muscle endurance. And if you like this video, down below, you'll see a link. And in that link, we're gonna send you over an exercise routine that you can build off from this. And then also a list of all the foods and some great recipes for nutrition to help you on your fitness journey. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.